Article databases are useful research tools to use when you're looking for in-depth background information on the marketing problem you are researching. These databases allow you to search for articles that have been written on your topic in hundreds or thousands of magazines, journals, or newspapers. The UWM Library subscribes to over 200 article databases, many of which cover business periodicals. There are two core article databases for business research, ABI Inform and Business Source Premier. I'll be demonstrating Business Source Premier, which searches through thousands of scholarly journals, magazines, newspapers, and trade journals covering a wide variety of business topics. Let's select Business Source Premier from this list of article databases. I want to do a search using an example topic of selecting a brand name for a product. When you're searching for sources about a specific topic, type in a few keywords to describe that topic. So in my topic, selecting a brand name for a product, I might choose the keywords brand names. If your search is like mine and it's more like a phrase where you want to have two words together, you'll want to put quotation marks around it so that your words get searched together in the database. So anytime you have a phrase, you can use quotation marks. My search has brought up a very lengthy list, 2,700 results, including articles whose descriptions match the keywords that I used, so the terms that I just typed in. If your results list has thousands of hits, you typically want to narrow your search concept or search terms in order to retrieve a more manageable, relevant list of articles. We'll talk about methods to do this shortly. First, let's take a look at this list. It's currently arranged with the most recently published articles at the top of the list, and we can see that the articles are from a variety of business publications, like the Journal of Marketing or Brand Week. To read more detailed descriptions of any one of these articles, just click on the title. Let's look at the sound of brands. In this view, we can see detailed information that will help give you a better understanding of what the article is about and whether it might be a good source for your paper. These top three fields, title, author, and source, make up the citation. So that's the basic information about the article. The next section that I want to point out is the subject terms. And in the subject terms, you will see an official list of keywords that the database assigns to articles to describe the content. So every article on consumer behavior will have the same subject heading. Subjects are quite helpful for three different reasons. First, they describe the content of the article. Second, they can lead us to other similar articles. And third, they can provide ideas for other search terms to try. Finally, we have the abstract. This is a short summary of the article's content. So this will be a place to focus when you are determining whether the article is a source you want to pursue. For this article, we also have a little bit of information regarding the authors. We can see that these particular authors are professors or PhD candidates at universities in Canada. This information is not always provided for every article in the database. I'm going to navigate to the top of the page and return to the results list. Note on the left-hand side the section labeled Narrow the Results By. I'm going to use the subject term thesaurus terms option. And you'll see that these are just a few subject terms that the database has deemed to be related to my original search terms. So other ways of saying it, other ways of getting at the topic. I'm going to click on the Marketing Strategy subject heading. By clicking here, we've now narrowed those 2,000 some results. When we search with brand names, we've narrowed it down to just those that have that focus subject term of marketing strategy included with them. We could also accomplish the same outcome by directly typing those two search terms in the search box and putting "and" in between them as a connector. I now have a much shorter list of articles to look over and evaluate, and I know quite clearly what the focus of those articles will be. You'll note in this section of filtering options that Business Source Premier provides an option to break down the list of sources by the type of publication in which the article was published. Let's look first at the academic journals. Academic journals will include in-depth articles written by scholars, reporting on academic research. So in number 6, Naming Names, this is an article that was published in the Journal of Brand Management. The next option you'll see is trade publications. These articles will include trends and issues in the specific industry. So the home textiles today, or we'll see the multi-channel news, the credit union management, very focused on specific industries. In the magazine section, you'll see popular interest magazines, typically titles like Business Week or Fortune. The newspaper section, typical place that you'll see articles from sources like the Wall Street Journal. Let's look again at the academic journals set. Once you've identified one or more articles of interest, the next step is to actually obtain the articles. So some of the articles on a results list may be available directly from the database, and you just need to click on the full text to be able to get the article. Number 8 is an example where would a rose in Chinese smell as sweet? We can just click the PDF to bring up the full text of the article. For those results which are not available full text right from the list, look at the Find It link. So derived versus full name brand. Derived versus full named brand extensions from the Journal of Business Research. We have a full text option that tells us that we can get this article from Science Direct. So that's an online full text option. And it's going to load the article for me in another window. So I'll have online access and PDF access to the article. The Find It link will not always lead you to the online version of the article. For this article, no full text link is provided. Instead, we can click on the Check for Call Numbers link to determine if the library has a print copy of the journal. If the library does not have either online or print access to the article, the final option is to click on the Obtain via Interlibrary Loan link to request that the library order the article from another library at no charge to you. This concludes the demonstration of the Business Source Premier database. I encourage you also to perform your search in ABI Inform or any of the other business article databases. While there is some overlap, each database does contain some unique publications that may contain articles on your topic.